Hi Libra, welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what the hidden truth is between you and your person. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the Coffee Cup Oracle to take a look at, what the overall theme is for this week's reading for you. Okay, for Libra, please, Spirit. Okay, Libra, I hear you. So we got coins coming up. It says luck and money. Let me read in the book and see what it wants to tell you, what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, coins. It says represents banking and finance industries, generosity and wealth, could have win either big or small. So I feel like this is just talking about money coming towards you. You're stepping into a lucky period of your life. Things are starting to turn around for you. Like I said, as you work through what is going on with you and your twin and you move on from that, you have rewards coming towards you with the coins card. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get an Angel Wisdom Tarot card from Spirit to just get a little bit more information. Okay. So the card we have on is the Six of Cups. Okay. So it's talking about children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past. It doesn't have to be this life, okay? It's because you got new love coming, but it's from a different life. It's not for some of you. It could be somebody from this life, but for most of you, it is from another past life, okay? And it's saying romanticizing how things used to be, okay? So this could also represent your twin as well, because this is a soulmate card. It's talking about a soulmate, and it also shows up sometimes when a Spirit is talking about your twin. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the tarot. Okay, this is for Libra Spirit. Okay. Okay, just one moment. Okay, so your overall energy for this week's reading is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is talking about an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who is slowly moving towards you. Okay, it's a love offer. It's for something committed and stable and, grounded, exactly what it is you want. So it's a good thing that it's moving slowly. This is a situation where it's not like the impulsive energy like a Knight of Swords, because like with the Knight of Swords, it's like when you jump into things quickly with both feet, and then it could always have the side effect of, because it was so fast, of people having second thoughts and maybe we didn't think this through, so on and so forth. You're not getting that with the Knight of Pentacles. This is about staying power when it comes to a relationship. Okay, then we've got the Page of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With this Page of Wands, it is talking about, you and this person being curious about each other. There being, good communication between the two of you. Okay. Then we have the Star card. This is Aquarius energy. It is talking about, letting go of old wounds, old baggage, having a wish come true, which is, this Knight of Pentacles, having somebody come in and love you the way you've always been wanting, the way you've always wanted to be loved. Let me say that. Okay. And so Spirit is telling you with the High Priestess here, Pisces energy, that you need to listen to your intuition. Okay. All right. Let's start off by clarifying this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so first card I want to talk about to clarify the Knight of Pentacles is suitcase. So it's talking about burdens, baggage, and escapism. So this is a situation where this connection left you with scars. Okay, you have burdens and baggage that we all have burdens and baggage that we carry, but I feel like this situation with this person left scars, left a lasting effect on you. And with this suitcase card, Spirit is telling you that there's some baggage that you need to unpack and you need to take a look at when it comes to this connection, in regards to this connection. Okay. All right. So we've got from you the desire card. So for some of you, this can represent, you know, your desire. For some of you, it's the desire for the twin flame. For others of you, this is the desire for this new connection with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know why I'm stuttering and tripping over my words. Okay. Then we've got the synchronicities card. This is coming from your person. So they're starting to see signs and synchronicities. They're being guided by spirit, whether it's the new person or the old person. And then the ascending card. So spirit is just talking about this situation is one of learning and expansion lessons. Okay. And you're preparing for a new phase in your life where you're going to have new union and come together with someone new. Okay. For some of you, you may want to revisit the old, but you know, it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, so moving on, the first card we're going to talk about here represents the truth of the situation. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles, earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the Queen of Pentacles, again, this is talking about what you want. You want something grounded, you know, stable, you know, something secure. You want to be in a relationship and feel safe, okay, with this Queen of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and clarify. Okay, so for you, this is about you going through the spiritual awakening that you're going through. So you're having a change in behavior. I feel like you're slowing down to reflect about a lot of things. And it's talking about, you know, a shift in your priorities and values. So this is about you shifting in your priorities and values so you can get what it is that you want. Okay. It's not just shifting just for the sake of a relationship. I feel like this needs to happen so that all of the everything in all the other areas of your life, as well as your love life, can fall into place. Okay. When it comes to your person, they're after your forgiveness. Okay. They need to figure out how to forgive themselves, how to forgive other people. Because as I might have told you in the past, this person feels like you're to blame. They're blaming you for everything that went down between the two of you. And I know that pisses you off. I know you're like, you know, how dare this person, but this is how this person sees things. I'm just telling you how they see things. I'm not telling you that's what it is. I'm not telling you that's what I think it is. I'm just telling you what spirit is, you know, telling me how this person is thinking. Okay. All right. Then we've got, this is about you healing your heart. In order for you to have this Queen of Pentacles energy, in order for you to go all in and be with the next person, you're going to have to unpack your suitcases, unpack this baggage and deal with it and heal your heart. So this is about you letting go of toxicity or addictions. It can also, you know, speak of you letting go of an abusive relationship, because this connection was abusive. Okay. It may not have started out that way, but that's what it ended up being. One moment. Okay. So the second card here represents how this situation affects you. So we have the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. This is talking about, you know, this could be, it could have one of two meanings. For some of you, this is talking about you like harshly judging the situation and harshly judging this person, which I'm not saying that's wrong at all, because they did do a lot of jacked up stuff to you. Like I said, you went through a lot of stuff with this person, Libra. So if you sit in this type of energy, it's normal. Okay. Also with the judgment card, this can talk about you wanting to have a second chance in love, like you being like, no, fuck that. You know, what happened with this person wasn't at all what I wanted. It wasn't at all what I thought it was going to be. And I need to have a do-over. Okay. Let's clarify. Judgment card. Yeah, see, it's a situation. It's a lot of chaos for you. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to move forward. Okay. Judgment. Yeah. Okay. And this person now is wanting to compromise. Let me clarify this. They could be wanting to try to appear like they want to compromise now because they feel you moving away from them. Compromise spirit. Yeah, see, this person is having like nightmares about this situation. Okay, they're being raked over the coals by spirit, you know, by their karma for what they did to you. Okay, so this person could be trying to come to you under the guise of wanting to compromise because they're wanting this to stop. They're wanting the torment that they brought upon themselves to stop. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is about you having a rebirth, okay? About you rising from the ashes like a phoenix. Again, this is a Scorpio card. So some of you may have a Scorpio placements, or this could be your person. But this is about you changing your mind, you know, rising from the ashes and realizing that everything happens for a reason. You went through what you went through to learn what you needed to learn to prepare you for the connection that is coming. Okay. All right. Next card. This is talking about why was the information that we just talked about hidden from you. So we've got the Two of Swords. It's because with this Two of Swords, I feel like a lot of you may have buried your head in the sand about this situation. You may be wearing a blindfold and maybe refusing to see what is happening. Okay, but Spirit is telling you it's the time is now. You got to either shit or get off the pot with this card. Okay, you're going to have to make a decision on this person. And sometimes not making a decision at all is still making a decision with the Two of Swords. Okay, let's clarify. So Spirit is telling you, you know, now is the time. Divine timing is at play. So they're in control of this situation. I know you want things to you know, happen the way you want them to happen on your time frame, but not in this situation. None of us are in control of this. This is all Spirit. Okay. So this person has got to learn how to find their self-worth. They're not ever going to be able to show up in a connection with you the proper way until they get out of this prideful and egoic energy and learn to love themselves. Okay. The way that you've loved, the way that you tried to love them. Okay. So we've got you cutting ties and moving on from this person. And somebody's here. I'm assuming it's your person. They're wanting to take a risk, take a chance, and to come back towards you, because we had the same card. I saw it on the bottom of the deck earlier when I was shuffling. Okay, so this last card here represents how you can deal with this situation. So we've got the Ace of Wands. Spirit is telling you, go towards your passions, go towards the things that light you up, because that is what is going to help you to get through this situation. Like for me, I just like put my head down and started to focus even more on my channel. Okay, because like I said, I refuse to let this person break me. Like I said, people can hurt your feelings. You know, a lot of times you can't stop that from happening, but you know, it's up to you whether or not you're going to allow this person to, you know, break you, or allow you to, you know, or to, oh gosh, I don't know why I'm stumbling over. It's this energy. Okay. It's up to you whether or not you want to allow this person to break you down and have you sitting in this type of energy where you're waiting on them and you're all up in your head about them and stuff like that. Because like I said, they already broke your heart. They already hurt your feelings. They already drugged you. They already dragged you. So don't give them any more. Okay, is what Spirit is trying to tell you with this Ace of Wands card. Pull your focus back onto yourself and push it towards, you know, the things that make you happy, and go towards that, because you have new love coming. You do not have to deal with this other person. Some people, I hear people, you know, in the comments, some people do want to go back to this person, but I guess it's because they ain't had enough. They haven't been dragged enough, you know, because like I told you, the only way this person is going to turn around is if you leave them alone. You're going to have to walk away. But this person is going to try to walk away. They could be trying to walk away from somebody else. Let me clarify and see what's coming up. So Spirit is just clarifying that this is a twin flame connection. Hold on one second. And then for you, this is about you aligning, okay? Aligning yourself with what it is you want, aligning yourself with this type of relationship so you can bring it in, so you can manifest it. Let me see what this walking away from is. What is this person walking away from, please, Spirit? Oh, they trying to stop thinking about you. They can't take it. Is bugging the shit out of them. They can't stop thinking about you. So as they try to walk away, this is part of their karma. They take you with them mentally. They can't get away, because it's part of, you know, their penance for what they did to you. Okay, let's get some messages from Spirit. So yeah, see, run away. Someone's trying to escape reality and avoid responsibility. This person doesn't want to take responsibility for what they did in the situation, because like I said, it takes two to tango. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every single thing you did was right, but I feel like you, Libra, had good intentions. Okay, you intended to try to love this person, to try to have a stable and committed relationship with them, but they didn't want to do that. Okay, they were on some damn sabotage shit. and they just didn't care. So then now we've got the leap of faith card. Spirit is saying a risky, bold move may be required to move this connection forward. Okay. But I feel like a lot of you don't want to move it forward. You're wanting to move on from this person. You know, I'm surprised this didn't come out on your side. Okay, we're going to get some messages of love oracle cards. Let me get some of those. Here we go. Here they go. Okay. So Spirit is telling you that you have to get to the point where you can accept this situation. Okay. Accept it for what it is. Okay. It happened for a reason. It was for you to learn some things about yourself, some things that needed to be learned. Okay. Then we've got regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. But new love is coming. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. All right, now we're going to get some messages from your person. We're going to get some messages from the old person, and then we're going to pull from another deck and get some messages from the new person. Okay, so for Libra, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay, so from the old person, you are the one and only, and then they hope that the future will bring you together again. Like I said, as soon as you start to move towards someone else, they're going to show up. It's inevitable. Like I said, it's being orchestrated by Spirit because, like I said, it's part of their penance, part of their karma for mistreating you. Okay. Okay. So this is for the new person. Okay. So we've got sometimes when I'm busy, I pause to think of you, and it's like a breath of fresh air. Okay. This could be somebody that already knows who you are. Okay. I love that I can be myself around you. And it's the same thing for you, Libra. You're going to be able to be yourself around them. All right. Okay, Libra. I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Libra.